Welcome YouTube viewers to this week's video. Now this week's video is going to be slightly different. I'm going to go through a couple of trades that I'm in the market. One this week on the Euro-Japanese yen pair and one from the previous week that I'm still in on the AUDUSD. Now we're going to go through the process that I use to do taking those trades, and I'm going to share with you where I've posted this inside that private Discord room which is with the Masterclass course. And of course if you're interested in learning more about the Masterclass course and what's involved, the link is below in the description of this video. Now if you're looking forward to watching this video, there's going to be some great golden nuggets in today's video. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, and if you're not part of this community, make sure you subscribe today as well. Let's get straight into the video and let's go through to the Euro-Japanese yen pair, and we'll go through why I've taken this trade and where I've already taken profits on this trade. Now, to understand the method I use, there is much more to it, which is inside the course. Obviously, I go through a top-down analysis, multiple time frame analysis, understanding the trend analysis, and everything else. But we're going through some of the basic stuff that I use with the breaker structure, the understanding of the trading range in this video. It's going to help you to see the process I do myself. So the first thing I will always do is look for my trading range. Now, when we talk about a current trading range, our trading range can be a few things. So the trading range can be a smaller area. So we could have this as our continuation of a trend. And this could be my trading range from this current high to this low. Okay, or it could be from this low in the market. So your trading range, let's just remove this line. Our trading range would be normally from this low to this high, and anything inside here we'll be looking for entry. Now this would be our 50% area, our EQ level. Now if you haven't seen the previous video, I do suggest watching it. It's coming up at the end of this video. It goes through why anything below this area is going to be a best area for you to take a trade. I'm not going to go into too much detail what it's about. I suggest watching it at the end of this video. So this is my trading range from this high to low, and we're looking for a potential buy to go back up. Or we can have a trading range, if we just delete everything first, we have a trading range where the market could be making a swing and move down, and then we see a reversal back up. We see a potential reversal back up. This last high to this current low then becomes your trading range. And you're looking at areas on the way back where potentially you can look at target when we see the markets coming back. Now that's exactly what I've done in this trade today. So let's go through how I've taken this trade. Take that off. Let's go back to the charts. So what we just went through in that information, the current trading range I'm looking at the moment, a bigger trading range, is from this high to this low. Okay, so that's the low of the range and the high of the range, the bottom and the top of the range. Now I've got some other levels here marked just for my information, so know where potential areas are where price will likely go to in reverse. Now my imbalance zones. Now there is a video in this channel that goes all about the balance trading strategy, so if you want to learn more on that, I suggest checking it out in the channel. So this is my trading range. I'm either looking here for price to pull back for another sell, or I'm potentially looking for a reversal to take the high of the range for continuation. Now on this occasion, I'm looking at the moment for price to continue higher to perhaps take the high of this range. So once we understand this, we can mark off our previous highs and our areas of imbalances, our areas of supply where price is likely to go to. That's what I've done. So basically I use these levels just to give me an idea where price is likely to go, because it's a lot easier than having all your areas marked out of imbalances, supply and demand and everything else. So looking at current price, we also have another trading range. We can identify here that we have price breaking structure. This is just simple break of structure. Understanding that is simple way to read the markets. There is another video in this channel that goes through the breaker structure. I will leave that linked above now for you to understand more on the breaker structure. But we have a breakthrough, a pullback. We have another break of structure here as well. So we're in that uptrend. Now there's also a part in the FOREX Masterclass course where I cover in much more detail with understanding the manipulation pattern in the market. And this is what happens here. On this close of this bullish candle, that is my trigger to get long. you can see the trade went straight up to hit this level I've got placed on the chart. Now, if you want to see exactly why I'm taking these trades, you'll be able to see that in a moment inside the Discord channel where I share those setups before I take them. But this is where we have manipulation here in the market. We fill this imbalance zone and we pull back into this area here of demand. Now, this is a tested zone of demand. And as again, much more of that is taught inside the masterclass course. It's a tested zone, and it went and actually took out the low of the tested zone, and we got the reversal. Everything here all came together. There's other confluences as well that I use, but I'm not going to go into that today. The simple breakdown is we have a break of structure, a manipulation, reversal, and that's my target. Target one is achieved. Now I'm potentially looking for a pullback to look for this final target of this previous high. Now, if price comes back, removes this low, then the trade is over. But I'm now risk-free. I've taken profits out of the market. Now, we'll go over, after we've gone through the analysis side, the trades I've actually taken quickly on MT4 platform. So on the Discord room on the Euro Japanese yen, here's that chart where you can see I've actually shown where the manipulation has occurred in real time. I'm looking for the market goods, this first target and second target. Okay, so that's where I'm showing in real time before taking that trade inside the private channel, which is only for those masterclass students. This first profit has worked out fantastically well on this trade. And again, I'll be looking for any pullbacks now. Where to? Well, one, we're going to have this as a new area of demand. That's because we have now a break of structure. So we have another break of structure to the upside. So this is now about a break. In fact, this one we could actually remove. Okay, so this low to this high, pull back, higher low, break of structure. But before we did have this one here, but then we had this manipulation. Now we can see a pullback, perhaps to demand, or even to the areas of imbalances left over. So we have an area of imbalance left over right here. We have another one above as well. And if the current price closes as it is right now, we'll have another new area of imbalance as well, from the higher this candle to the lower this candle. And again, that strategy I said in the channel goes through about imbalances. You'll understand how to draw these zones as well. So that is my current look on this pair now. Potentially we could see a pullback for another push up to this final target. It may not, it may pull through, but this is what we do. We go with what we're seeing on the chart. So let me now go through to the other pair that I took last week. That is on the AUDUSD. So the AUDUSD was the other trade. Again, we do the same process. I look at my trading range. My current trading range was on this pair from this low, was the low of the range, to this high. You can see the market has continued to break structure, continued to go lower. So I'm still looking for price to continue to fall here. I also have my smaller range in the market, which if we just get my pen, that is going to be from this high to this low. We broke structure. There's a first entry back into zero of imbalance. We then have this lower high to this low and a pullback. We then make a new low and a pullback. We have a manipulation again. Again, there's that pattern, and we have a break of structure on this last candle. And I'm looking for a continuation down to this area here. That is in fact my final target. My first target was this level. You can see that was hit. We had an entry here on a 30-minute time frame, and there was my first target. So I missed my first initial entry. I'll show you why, where that was. This would have been my first initial entry. Now I missed that. So what I did, I saw a minor break of structure, leaving this area of imbalance, pull back in, then found my 30-minute entry. And we also have areas here of supply as well, where the market comes back into. So that is the entry. Remember, we're going with the trend here in the lower time frame of the 4 hour. We have a bigger range, but this is my smaller trading range. We're breaking this minor structure. There's my range pullback, continuation. And now I'm looking for the continuation to this low, this area here of imbalance. So I'll quickly show you the same thing again now. Discord channel, go to the AUD, and you'll be able to see on the AUD chart, this is where I was sharing the first entry area. We're looking for a reversal to the downside here. And again, I've actually missed that. And I've said I've missed this reversal, but then I've caught an entry again on the off my mobile phone. You You can see we had a smaller time frame entry on a reversal, and the market continues to fall away. So that is where I've taken those trades. I'll pop over now quickly to the MT4 platform so you can actually see those trades that I've taken. So on the MT4, this is the current buy I'm in on the Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so these are my managed trades. Got 2 trades still open, you can see. So this is the entry on this reversal. Remember, this is the manipulation went through. First target was just above these highs, and there's my second target. So this trade is actually risk-free. I'll be looking to go to break even, just depending, see how the market reacts to this area now. Because if we see a deeper retrace, I do not want to be stopped out of break even. Then we see the continuation to the final target. The other trade obviously is the AUD. And you can see this is the entry I caught on a smaller time frame. We'll have a quick look at the moment. There's my final target. First target's already been hit. There was that manipulation. Open trades. Let's go down here quickly to the 30-minute. And you'll be able to see here in the market. Oh, let's just get that back. On the lower time frame, we have this area here of imbalance. Take this one away. That was a 4-hour zone. There's the market, pulls back in, and then on a lower time frame here of 15, I've taken a reversal entry here, what I teach inside that masterclass course. And the first target was around this area here somewhere. It was a nice first target. I've now locked in some profit on this trade as the market continues to fall. I've been looking to continue now to this previous low. I may bring this down above these highs. I'm going to watch, see how the market moves here in case we have one more manipulation again, like we see here. The market will manipulate you out very quickly and then continue to the final target, and you'll miss out on those profits. So you really need to understand that as well with the manipulation. So all of this is taught in much more detail in the FOREX Masterclass course. You also get access to the private Discord room, which is going to help you further with your education, not just for myself, from the other traders also inside the channels. Now, if you want to check out more on that Masterclass course, the link is below in the description of this video. Now, popping up is that video I said at the beginning to go through understanding where to take that trade. That's a great watch for you to understand how to pick up more profits instantly once you understand this technique.